Do you trust your digital archives? What if I told you they could be quietly undermining your tech devices? Stick with Methis is a story about convenience that might come with hidden risks. Imagine waking up one morning, excited to use your favorite gadget. You click, but nothing happens. Panic sets in as you check everything, and then it hits you: those digital archives you relied on. They were supposed to be your safety net, but what if they're actually a ticking time bomb? Here's the unsettling truth: many people don't realize the long-term consequences of depending on digital archives for their tech. You might think you're being smart by storing everything in the cloud, but what happens when that cloud turns stormy? You've saved every important document and cherished photo in a digital vault, thinking you're safe. But then a system update occurs, or worse, a data breach. Suddenly, those archives aren't just files, they're a Pandora's box of risks. Consider a friend who was always careful with his backups. One day, his hard drive crashed, and he lost everything, not just files, but the memories tied to them. His backup corrupted. He thought he was being clever, but he was just one update away from disaster. Now, you might be wondering, what's the hidden problem? It's simple: over-reliance. We trust technology so much that we forget there's a real world beyond our screens. Every click and save creates a false sense of security. But what if that illusion is about to shatter? Imagine relying on a backup to keep your favorite game progress safe. One day, gone. It's gone. You're left staring at your screen, wondering how it slipped away. It's not just about the files, it's about the hours you spent and the joy you felt. Let's raise the stakes. Think about the cybersecurity threats lurking out there. Every time you upload, you risk exposure. Your precious memories could be floating in a sea of vulnerabilities, waiting for the wrong hands to grab them. It's not just data, it's your life, your history. So, what can you do? Start by diversifying your backup strategy. Don't rely solely on digital archives, consider physical backups too. Your tangible memories deserve protection. Keep a hard drive in a safe spot. Everything shouldn't be at the mercy of a cloud service. Ask yourself, how much do you trust a server that's halfway around the world? The answer lies in being proactive. Balance your digital reliance with real-world backups, and you might just find some peace of mind. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect: the convenience of the digital world can be misleading. Reassess your tech habits. Are you truly safeguarding your memories, or are you caught in a web of convenience? If this resonates with you, please share your thoughts below. Let's keep this conversation going. Have you ever felt that sinking feeling when your favorite device starts acting up? You're definitely not alone. Many people overlook the unsettling truth about relying on digital archives for their tech gadgets. Imagine this: you've stored every important file and cherished photo in the cloud. It feels secure, right? But what if I told you that this sense of safety might actually be a ticking time bomb? While it seems convenient, there is a hidden cost lurking beneath the surface. What happens when those digital archives become cluttered? When you depend on them too much, you might overlook the physical aspects of your devices. You may think, "I've backed everything up," while your hardware slowly deteriorates. Ironically, in seeking security, you could be planting the seeds of stress. Picture yourself at a coffee shop, confidently pulling out your tablet to showcase your latest project. But then that nagging doubt creeps in: what if the device crashes? What if I lose everything? It's a feeling many share, but few truly grasp. Your stress is just about the technology; it runs deeper. The more you rely on digital solutions, the less you engage with the physical tools in your life. You start to overlook simple tasks like cleaning your gadgets or updating their software. Those small actions, often brushed aside, can lead to bigger problems later on. You might think you're being efficient, but in reality, you could be setting yourself up for failure. What if your favorite device suddenly shuts down for good? The shock can be paralyzing, but the real question is, what could you have done differently? Let's take this a step further. Imagine a world where your digital archives are your only lifeline. Your device fails, and in a panic, you scramble to recover everything. Your heart races as you realize your backup is outdated. The anguish is real. The stress signals are loud, but you've been ignoring them for too long. So what's the solution? So what's the solution? Start by physically engaging with your tech. Dust off that old external hard drive, run those updates, and regularly take stock of what you own. It's not just about the files, it's about maintaining a connection with the tools that enrich your life. As we wrap up, consider this: each device carries an emotional weight. When you rely solely on digital archives, you risk losing that bond. The takeaway: don't let your tech define you. Stay proactive and stay connected. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on your own digital habits. What can you change today? Have you ever noticed how your devices tend to fail at the worst possible times? Imagine this: you about to present an important project, and suddenly your laptop crashes. Frustrating, right? But what if I told you there a deeper issue behind those moments of panic? We rely heavily on digital archives to keep our tech running smoothly, yet there's a hidden danger lurking beneath the surface. Many people dismiss it, thinking they are just using a handy tool, but that's only scratching the surface of a much bigger problem. Picture this: you've backed up every file and cherished memory, yet your device still feels like an unreliable ticking time bomb. This dependence on digital archives can cause more harm than good. It's like trusting a fragile web that could snap at any moment. Let's break it down. Have you ever felt that sinking feeling when your cloud storage tells you it's full? You start deleting files, but what about the ones you didn't even know were important? That stress can creep in, creating anxiety over lost data and missed moments. And it doesn't stop there. Take Sarah, for instance. She's a freelance designer who stored years of work on her external hard drive. One day, it just stopped responding. Panic set in as she scrambled to remember what was backed up. The unsettling truth: many of us are just one tech failure away from chaos, but we often don't connect the dots until it's too late. Now, let's raise the stakes. Think about how often you update your devices or software. Many people skip those updates, believing they're unnecessary. But each ignored notification is a potential crack in your digital security. Delaying updates can lead to costly repairs or, even worse, data loss, a trap many fall into without realizing it. Consider how you feel when you scroll through your files. Does it feel overwhelming? that digital clutter can be just as stressful as a physical mess. If feeling weighed down by endless folders and files, you are not alone. Many of us are silently struggling with this. So, what can you do? Start small. Take a few moments to organize your digital space and set reminders to back up regularly. It's not just about storage, it's about finding